You already know that the most important thing to you as a man is your work, which defines your mission and your purpose. As a young man, your work and your goals should always be your top priority, even above family, even above friends, and even above your girlfriend. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't care about or spend time with these people, but your mind shouldn't always be on them. More often than not, you should be thinking about your goals, what you want to achieve in life, and that will automatically get you the respect of other people in your life. No matter how many hours you spend cuddling with your girlfriend, she's not gonna respect you until you show her that you have committed yourself to doing purposeful work and you're not just some fucking bum who has nothing to do but spend time with her. And this is pretty hard for a lot of people to understand, and it was pretty hard for me to understand as well. It's easy to become an emotional kid and then from that an emotional man in this modern, increasingly feminine society where everyone is told that it's okay to express your emotions and do what you feel like doing and, follow your heart and all this bullshit. But that advice really only works for the women. For us men, we actually perform worse when we do what makes us happy and what we feel like doing, because then we're just gonna run away from big problems because they're too scary and we don't feel good about them. But we're not supposed to do things that make us feel good. We're supposed to do our fucking duties. As a man, it is your responsibility to level up in life so that you can provide for your family. You have to do the work and you have to get the results. You have to achieve things. Without that, you fucking die or you become transgender because your balls have disappeared. Of course, it's always gonna be hard and painful to succeed as a man because the life of all men, we are all in constant competition. It used to be in the form of war and fighting. Now it's just in the form of money and status, but the competition aspect hasn't changed that much. And just like the wife will beg the husband not to go off to war, your girl will probably ask you to spend 5 more minutes in bed with her 100 times. And you can't listen to her because you know that you have to do the work that will help provide for her in the future. But she won't understand that right away. She sees that when you spend time with her, you're happy. So you should just spend more time with her, right? But you don't think that. Because you know that your life is not about being happy and comfortable all the time. It's about doing the hard work most of the time, especially when you don't feel like it. It's about being that fucking Chad that solves all the problems and achieves his biggest goals and dreams. That is what will actually increase your quality of life as a man, and your family and friends will respect you for that, and your girl will love you for that. Of course, you can't become that man right away. It takes time and practice to reverse the harmful effects of this modern weak men society. But the best way to start is by doing something hard every day. Do something difficult, something challenging every single day. Get in the habits of doing that. Maybe go on a run in the morning. And I know it's cold outside and that makes it more challenging, but that's better. We want it to be more challenging. Maybe go take a freezing cold shower, maybe just like 30 seconds to a minute long. Just a quick freezing cold shower. That is a little bit painful and it's challenging and it's difficult. Maybe even just wake up early and go to bed early. That might be hard for you if you're used to waking up late and going to bed late, but it helps you crush your mornings. Do something that just feels hard, because usually doing things that feel hard right now, you'll feel great after finishing them. Imagine knocking out a 3-mile run before sunrise. You would feel so good about yourself. You'd feel like a god knowing that most people haven't even woken up yet. I ran 4 miles today morning at around 6 a.m. and it was pretty hard because it was cold outside and I started slowing down at some points. But I was really glad at the end that I did that because it was hard and I still did it. This practice will also help you get in the habit of saying no to things that might make you feel happy and comfortable, but you know that you're gonna feel some regrets if you spend too much time doing those things. And also, all of this doesn't mean that you should not spend quality time with the people that you love. Relationships are a huge part of life. You need relationships with other people and you need to spend quality time with them. But I said quality time, not just regular time. Quality time means that you are fully present when spending time with others and there's nothing else in your mind. This is the time where you shouldn't be thinking about work. You should actually be thinking about having a nice time with this other person. If you have trouble being present without a bunch of unrelated thoughts filling up your mind, then try meditating. Meditating you literally can just do for like 3 to 5 minutes every day. You literally just sit down, close your eyes, and just breathe in and out through your nose. And focus on the sound and feel of the air as it comes out and into your nose. Just focus on the sound and the feel of it. You can kind of feel the air coming into your nose. I want you to focus on that. And you'll probably lose focus a lot of the time, especially if you're new to this. And that's expected. Just bring your focus back to your breathing. And that's how you practice being more mindful and fully present. And just like you should be fully present when you're being social and you're spending time with others, you should also be fully present when you're doing work. During this time when you're working on your goals, which is the majority of your time, you shouldn't be thinking about other things. Don't start fucking daydreaming about the date you're about to go on with your girlfriend in a few days when you're supposed to be focused at work. You can focus on her later. Throughout your journey to becoming a top 1% man, there will be tons of people telling you that as a young man, you should just enjoy your life and just have fun and not be so involved with the work. These people will never succeed, not necessarily because they're very social, but because they lack direction. As a man, you are supposed to choose the direction of life that you walk in. And unfortunately, most people don't choose their direction of life. They just let someone else choose it for them because they don't take the initiative to choose it for themselves. They just act like little babies. They want someone to, give them a whole fucking roadmap of what to do with their lives. They'd rather just live life on autopilot and just see what happens. And I'm all for living freely and having freedom. But to reach freedom, you need direction first. You need goals that will lead you towards the destination of freedom. Otherwise, without direction, you'll never even find out where freedom is on the map. Never let anyone else choose your direction for you. And never change your direction for someone else. If a girl truly loves you, then she won't make you, or at least try to make you, change your direction of life. Instead, she'll want to join you in your journey to freedom in the direction that you have chosen. Because as the man, you are the provider. You are the guide. She can definitely be independent in terms of her work and her career, but you are ultimately responsible for the life that you two live together. That is the type of life that you are meant to live as a man. Don't fall for these modern society tricks telling you to just live like a purposeless retard and just fuck random chicks in your younger years, and then when you're in your late 20s, you can lock in. That is a lie. During these younger years, you're supposed to be developing yourself and your skills so that you can reach freedom faster and become the best man possible. This video won't change your life. You will.